Rogan is bigger than every single show at CNN combined and gets paid more than every single person at CNN combined. And he was 100% right about this thing through the entire time.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he
wasn't.
Hold on a lot.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me get this point out here.
Tell me what he was right about.
Okay, how about, you know what you just revealed last month on Pat's show about ivermectin?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan was saying that, and you were smearing him for saying that.
Yeah.
You literally said he's taking horse dewormer.
Yes.
He should be ashamed of himself. You pleaded with your audience to not take it.
Yes.
Then you come back around and you go, hey, Pat, you know what I just found out? Turns out this thing isn't for animals.
That's Dave Smith taking washed-up former CNN host Chris Cuomo to task for shoddy reporting and blatant hypocrisy during the pandemic. Welcome to Nurk News, I'm Nurkish, and boy oh boy am I enjoying the downfall of establishment media pundits. First we have Don Lemon getting fired by Elon and pathetically groveling for publicity by playing the victim on shows like Bill Maher, only to have his YouTube channel views tank and be ridiculed by the host. Now we have smug Chris Cuomo getting called out for being a hack in front of a live studio audience. A moment Greg Gutfeld says we should cherish because it rarely happens in the world of pompous blowhards like Cuomo.
There was so much talk that they don't want you to take ivermectin. Ivermectin is the way to go. Take it. Joe Rogan got better from ivermectin. And by the way, I don't like what people did to Joe Rogan about ivermectin. I don't like it.
You did it.
No. Okay,
Yes, you did.
Find the clips.
Dude, find the clips. You shamed Joe Rogan.
Find the
You
clips.
said he's taking horse dewormer. You and Don Lemon were chuckling at each other about it.
No,
I'll go find
first
the
of all,
clip.
you just saw the clips.
I watched
I'm
it.
not chuckling. I'm listening to Don. But
No. The
here's
clip
point.
I'm talking about wasn't on there, and it's absolutely
look, we
there.
were
Here, do we have it? Hold on. Let's play the clip.
Injecting drugs for animals and horse.
And people telling them to. Oh my God. What person? You know, you talk about cancel culture and who to shame. Ivermectin, a dewormer, really?
They are shaming themselves.
That's
No
what
one
it
has
is.
to shame them. They're shaming themselves.
So you're taking a dewormer right now,
This
Chris.
is
Chris,
a
you can't
dewormer.
apologize for that. You weren't being clear that it was this,
right.
and you know that, dude. You're being so dishonest right now, man.
I'm not
You
being
were talking
dishonest.
about ivermectin, the drug. You were not talking about this version of ivermectin. Come on, man.
I mean, this is just embarrassing at this point, but it highlights how pundits like him have no problem distorting the truth or attacking people, because in their heads, they're the good guys. After all, they're just doing what they're told with the best information they had available, or whatever BS they tell themselves so they can sleep at night. You know, the worst part of all this is he can't even muster a proper apology.
But during this moment, you know, we really needed people, especially people who had a big platform. You were the #1 show at CNN, which is huge, almost as big as this show. And and it seems to me that you, rather than doing what your job should have been at the time, which was to be skeptical of power and to shine a light against the propaganda, it seems like you ate up every single piece of propaganda, repeated all of it without any thought to whether it was true or not, and then smeared millions of Americans, like myself, who were opposed to this stuff. So that's where my beef is.
Chris, I understand your beef. Why would I not apologize? An apology is when you say something that you shouldn't have said, that was wrong to say, that you said for bad reason, or you're trying to hurt. None of those apply. I hear your understanding of the pandemic. I don't agree. I lived it closer than you in many ways. Closer than any of you, probably, in many ways. And there were absolutely mistakes made. The idea that it was a totalitarian regime, that's hyperbole.
No, Chris, that's not the only time you should apologize. You know, this guy rationalizes things like a sociopath. He's one of those people who, even when they do apologize, it's some non-apology where they say, oh, I'm sorry you think I did that or something. There are plenty of times when you should apologize for causing unintentional harm or wrongdoing. Even children know this. If I was fed bad information, then got into a heated debate with someone, only to later discover that the information was wrong, I would apologize because that's what normal people do.